right, everybody. It's been a long, 3-4 weeks. We didn't do one for NCAA's. We missed a lot.
Uh,
But
nah.
me and damn, what's your name again? Fonzie. Uh,
Fonzie?
oh, uh,
Jesse.
me and the other guy were ready, but Barney wasn't. So
Love it.
you know, we'll get online and we were ready to tape, and Barney was nowhere to be found.
Y'all
So
didn't send me a
now,
text or
now,
anything saying y'all
now,
online. Stop. Y'all was not online.
now we were
Stop.
here waiting for you, but you
Wait,
delayed
wait.
2 weeks
Most
of
people will call
production.
or send
If
a
if
text like, "Hey, are you
if
jumping
we were
on?" I didn't
paying
get
you,
none of
man,
that.
I'd have to deduct your pay.
All right. I
All
was in
right,
a different
we're ready.
time zone.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
man. Okay, man. A lot's happened in the last
A,
3 weeks.
a lot's happened. Hold on. I want to jump into this. Takedown. What is a takedown these days?
Whatever the referee says it is, or the guy in the back room who's watching the video
Yeah.
say it is. I
I
can't
thought
tell
if
you
you
what a
had,
takedown is anymore.
I know nobody can. Like I thought, if you have a cradle locked up, you bump somebody to their hip and able to maybe get them on their back for at least even a second. That is considered control, as long as you don't roll them through. Right? You hold them there, put them there. Even if they bump back up to the splits, you got your three because you broke them off their post to their hip.
I would agree with you, but somebody in the back room didn't.
So takedowns have changed in 2026. It
There
has
was also
changed.
the match at 167 between Purdue and Lehigh. 165.
Oh, that was Tyler Lillard. It was
Yeah,
in
man. I was
Indiana.
like, that guy thought he had
Yeah.
like 3 takedowns.
Three takedowns got taken away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Little definitely got yeah, I keep going to PJ Duke. I'm forgetting that's my dude, Tyler Lillard. Like that's crazy that how many times he had to take this guy down and still couldn't get it.
And as
So
for Duke, I don't know. The
wow.
yeah, the referee. I don't even know how to. I don't want to say the referee. The referee in his head thought he had the two, so he stopped it.
Yeah.
Probably prevented him from getting. Well, it's not 2, 3, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I definitely think it was 3, but he should have let him wrestle a little bit longer.
I don't
agreed.
see why he had to wrestle. I thought he made a good call. Like he
I
bumped
thought he went
Duke
from
bumped into
his back
I,
to his side. Yes,
yeah.
I thought
Like,
there
it
was
was a good
control.
call. Like he stopped it. He stopped by the time he gave the three, usually by the time they throw up their finger, the action is all over anyway. Like, so I don't know what they're saying by at the moment. You can't do it right when they do it. You got to give them a little time to play out. And he broke them to their hip. And the same thing with Lillard. Like Lillard scored. I don't understand.
I'm going to agree with you, man.
The, the only
But
good thing is, I say at least it was bad all around. At least it wasn't. I didn't feel like they were picking on a certain type of person or a team.
yeah.
I just felt that at least it was pretty even. It was
there was
as far as that go.
I I gotta say there was some questionable calls here in this NCAA's that was unexpected.
Yeah, yeah. But definitely a good tournament, man. You know, Oklahoma State has arrived, right?
3 freshmen
Yeah.
in the
Four
finals.
in the finals. Four in the finals. Like
Three,
that's some Penn State stuff.
Actually, 4. Was it
three
4
champions.
freshmen in the finals? It
4
was
in the
4 freshmen
Four
in the
finals.
freshmen.
finals.
3 champs.
Three champs and a kid who should have been. I mean, I guess technically he's out of his age. He should be out of college, but technically he's still in high school. So a kid who should have been wrestling for a PIAA state title. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think the age number matters as much as people think it does. Not nowadays, but so
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you're right there too. Not.
yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
the kid went
everybody's
out there
getting
and
helped.
won. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter what
Yeah, I
his
mean,
age is. Either way, he's either a high school senior, college freshman, college sophomore. He
right.
won. Period.
He was, and like these kids, it ain't like they're wrestling like only high school kids. They go. He was a senior world team member, a U23
Exactly.
champ. Like he's wrestling everybody anyway, so it
He's
don't matter.
he's
All
good.
those guys are.
So
Yeah,
Yeah, the ESPN broadcast was like high school just 3 months ago. I was like, yeah, but he's wrestled the best already. Like we already know he's good. Like we don't need to hear about
yeah.
it just being in high school. I was getting annoyed by it because every match, like beginning of a period, they kept saying, "Just remember, he was a high schooler 3 months ago." I was getting tired of it.
Hey, I was a high schooler 40 years ago. Okay, maybe not that long ago. I was middle school back then, but yes. I was a high schooler 30 years ago. I could still win. Probably not.
it was it just shows how good wrestling is, though. It's just funny too. Like,
Well, there
you
was
know,
four. Okay, I would say four, but now there was just freshmen was performing all across the board. Every
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
just
freshmen,
about every weight class.
sophomores, and it's crazy too how people are always like, oh, if we had what Penn State had, we'll be as good. And here's Okie State like coming on. Just not saying that they were bad anyway. Okie State already had a good foundation. I mean, they took
Yeah,
third or fourth 2 years before Taylor got there. So don't get it ain't like he had some bum team,
Okie
but
State is a
but
top 10. Is a perennial top 10 powerhouse team.
powerhouse. Yeah,
Most Division One wrestling titles, so they ain't no chump. Okie State was there. They ain't just arrived.
yeah,
They were just
yeah.
sleeping for a
They've
while,
been
but
there.
they've woken up a little.
Yeah. I mean, John Smith still had him going, and even like last year's team, that was a lot of John Smith transfer
Yeah.
in the portal. But man, just a great tournament. A lot of injuries as usual, but man, just impressive stuff. I didn't get to watch it as much. I got to go back and watch some stuff because over in London, ESPN doesn't play that. So it was like, are you kidding me?
Man, should have had a Flow account. Oh wait.
It's not on Flow.
See, man, that,
Yeah,
that that tells you exactly where it should be on Flow. You would have been able
it
to
should
watch
be
it.
on Flow. I like it. Me personally, I like it better when it's on Flow. It's like, not that I'm here to pump Flow up, but I like it better when it's on the wrestling channels. Just because, like, then they get on the new channels and you got to pay for another subscription or something. Like, it's just crazy.
See, they just need to put NCAA on Flow. Make Flow
Yeah.
the essential destination that it already is. Give us the NCAA championship.
I remember when Flow used to have like little clips of the NCAA tournament. Y'all don't do that no more at
Yeah,
all.
we do.
No, I don't.
Not,
Of the action, you
Yeah,
guys have like the
yeah,
behind the scenes stories.
we do.
man, I haven't seen no clips of that shit. I thought, man,
Man,
y'all
we
used to
did.
have a
Hey,
whole
that's what I
bunch.
was there
Like,
doing, man. That's my job in the back. We do. Are you telling me don't be
okay.
trying to say I wasn't working?
I don't remember. I can go on Flow and I don't see
You
any
go on
like
there now. You see it. Click on
matches,
the bracket.
any
Go on there,
matches of little clips
man.
of
It was
matches
there.
or takedowns.
As
All
soon as I
right.
find a
I thought
bracket here.
y'all might have got banned from doing it because ESPN or somebody was mad about it.
No, we you have to pay a certain amount of fee and then you can use a certain amount of minutes. You cannot post the whole match, but you can post like
Right.
certain amount of clips. Yes, we did that.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Oh,
We
nice.
did that for men's
Okay. Well, man,
and
I just
women's.
yeah. Well, we talked about the women's. Oh man, I can't that.
That's
I'm trying
another
to
one.
think. North Central probably would have won, I guess, if that girl didn't get kicked out of that.
Didn't get bitten or I don't even know
Or
how do you say it.
accused of the bite.
Accused of the bite, the phantom bite.
Yeah.
Once again, I can't say the referee did a bad job. They got to go with the
I don't
evidence
know
in front of
what.
them.
Yeah, but they have the video of the girl biting her own arm. What you mean? That's the evidence right there.
They didn't see it.
They did. They been
I
back and
did,
watched
but
it.
they didn't.
No,
Neither.
they actually watched the video review of it, and they still called it that way.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's
crazy,
not
bro.
my job. I'm not a referee. I cannot, in good conscience say I see the same thing they saw, but it's a difficult job. I'm not out there doing it, so I can't criticize them. But in my opinion, I don't know, man. This is just my opinion.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think
so let's
some of
go
them
through.
probably need to borrow my glasses and then, pass it to them and
Yeah.
maybe they see something that I saw. But yeah,
Hey, let's go through the champs. All right, let's go through the champs in our opinion, then we'll hit the transfer portal. So let's go through the champs and what do we thought?
all right.
Yeah,
Um,
125. Luke, what y'all think?
Well, we know you're all on the Luke bandwagon train from here to
125.
St. Louis to where were you again? Wyoming Sim to
PA.
Penn State.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean it's good.
number
Good match.
one guy
This
all
match seems to be
season.
boring. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh, no scoring match basically. Stall calls like the first match. So
Number one guy all season came through. I think
yeah.
the most surprised I was at that weight class was that Buzakis didn't place.
Mm. Yeah, that was that was interesting, but you know, he held his weight down all year. So it's something to be said about holding that weight down. He was down like in November. Like it's okay to come down in January. I think sometimes these coaches just put too much emphasis. Like winning the national duels is as important as winning the national tournament. Which one's more important?
That's something to talk about. How Ohio State did not perform, but they performed in November, but they didn't perform in March.
Well,
It's a long season, bro.
yeah.
So
But
they peaked at the
yeah,
right
like I
time.
said, they had some head scratchers there. We'll as we go through the brackets, we could say that
Yeah.
like those head scratchers was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's what it is. I just think it's sometimes I think, these coaches and even fans want these guys wrestling all year round, and especially on that Big Ten schedule, you start making weight in November and being at every tournament and every wrestle off. I just remember Brian Smith when he had Max Askren, like when the year Max Askren wrestled, he won the year he won it. He was kind of coming back from a back surgery, and man, he had to tell coach like he has to be on a different schedule, and Brian Smith kind of agreed to it, and he just put him on a pitch count, and it worked.
You know,
Like, it worked.
yeah, he dropped down to 84 and won that title.
Yeah. He only wrestled like the second half of the season. I
Was
think
it?
he may have wrestled a couple matches in the beginning. Like he wrestled a couple just to, have some matches, but he didn't wrestle in everything.
Yeah.
All right.
What was the surprise? Not all American. Well, like I said, Buzakis at 33, at 25. You know,
Yeah. So I just
Ventresca,
moved to 33.
Ventresca
oh
Yeah.
was
wait,
surprised. Oh,
Oh
number
yeah,
two
Vitesca
seed.
didn't place. Yeah. I thought he was having a good season too.
You know, he
So
beat Robinson
did the
twice during the season, and
yeah.
the match to place, Robinson finally got his revenge and took him out.
And,
did
yeah, you
the
gotta give it to
two,
Robinson
three,
though.
and four not place in that bracket? Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
And you gotta give it to Robinson, national champ, and still come back and plays 2-time All American. Like that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Not
nope.
bad at all.
But
So
all right, let's move on to 33. Well,
all right, Jax, the Golden Boy, Jax Forrest won it.
yeah,
I didn't pick him. I really thought Blaze could beat him, but Davino just had Blaze's number. It,
I
it, it was
thought,
funny. I think the same way, kind of the same way Davino wrestled Blaze, kind of a boring style and shooting a little bit. I thought he should have wrestled Forrest that way, which he did, and he took one impatient shot,
and it cost
and
him.
Forrest got. I mean, the dude's just good. You can't go out there gunslinging with him. The dude's a gunslinger.
Well, let's talk about one. I thought Seidel would have had a better match based on their regular
Mm.
season. It was,
Yeah,
it was
Seidel, I think he got a
mauling.
little. Yeah, Seidel got confident because he was able to score against Jax, but Jax is good, man. Him and David Taylor are a lethal combination. I think because Taylor really is teaching him patience a little bit, and that's where, like as a coach, I always try to take advantage of him with the patience. But now, if you got to go out there and wrestle him, good luck. Good
And
luck, bro.
yeah, I thought Caleb Larkin would have placed in this weight class, but
Did
Yeah,
he
not.
didn't either. And then
no, it
I
was. It
thought,
was.
I mean, that is also the weight class that was like 14 deep.
yeah,
That you could have seen all 14 All American. The top four were the top four clearly because that's what it went through. But
I never thought Tyler Knotts was an All American, but somehow he made it into that.
Not. He's in the portal now.
Well, we'll get
yeah,
there. Everybody's in the portal now.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah,
see what you're worth. But 33 was definitely one of the best weights to watch. I mean, from Forrest to Davino to Blaze. Who ended up beating Blaze for third? Somebody ended up beating him for third.
Seidel.
Seidel
Seidel, yeah, Seidel beat him pretty good, which was shocking.
5-0.
I don't know. Huh?
5-0.
Yeah, that was
I
crazy.
didn't I didn't I didn't believe that one
I
either.
didn't think
I
that
was
either.
looking
Yeah,
forward to the Blaze Forest match, but
Forrest. That's what I want to see. Yeah,
I would say
we'll
next
see.
year the all oh no.
U.S.
Still
Open. They might be at the U.S. Open.
oh that'd be cool. And then
They
next
might
year,
meet there.
the only time we might see that match because Penn State doesn't go to the national duels. They
Yeah.
don't wrestle Okie State unless, well, I guess Davino and Seidel have to turn down the All Star invite for that match to happen before NCAA's next year.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see who opens up with that. But of course, the worlds is in place. U23s and seniors, so you never know who's gonna do what.
But that doesn't affect the invite to the All Star match on Flown next year.
It does because it depends on when you wrestle. Some people don't do it because they just get through wrestling off the worlds. So
Yeah,
because
that's
U23s
very
is late
true.
October.
That's
Yeah,
very.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Don't
changed the
question me,
date again.
Sion.
Huh?
Don't question me on that.
Man, I guess Barney, you teach all them kids, so
No.
you got to have a well, and you're a school teacher, you got to have all the answers, don't you?
Yeah. We gotta have them together. Have them together.
How come you don't have an answer why you stole all of them trophies behind you?
Stop it. You love my trophy case? You loving it? I got my
USA's
CBC. Somebody
trophy.
says change my CBC shoes.
Yeah,
These are
USA's
personally made
trophy.
shoes.
All right,
Do
man.
what?
We'll go.
Let's go 141.
141. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Anybody saw that coming?
Mm, no.
No,
No,
because
really. Go ahead.
I just said this earlier with Coach Rob this week. I'm able to do these little bracket things and everything. I lost $300 because Mendez lost that thing because of that. Went from first to second, and I was like, dang it, that was the one I was counting on.
I
But
think everybody
Yeah.
in the country, I think most
yes,
people have put their house on this.
Yeah.
yeah,
I lost money to DC because we started texting with Luke Stanek and Mendez. And I'm like, that was a close match. I'm like, ooh, Mendez is kind of in trouble. Stanek, no,
And
he's
that's what
good.
everybody said. I hate to give Street P any credit, but he goes, man, after watching that Static match, does Vega have a chance now?
Mm. And he did. I mean, and his style is already weird. I was shocked that he lost that match in that high crouch sit the corner position.
Yeah.
I know Mendez usually don't end up there as much, but him drilling with Jaggers so much, and Jaggers was such a freak guy in that crackdown position. I was shocked that Vega was able to beat him in that spot.
I just thought he Vegas slowed the match down. Instead of Mendez going out there and trying to maul him, he slowed the match down.
Yeah,
Vega's good. Did he get
yeah,
taken down at all this year?
No.
no,
It's insane.
that's crazy. And he, you know what? He was supposed to go to Cornell at first, so it looks like
Went
he
to
made the right
Cornell,
choice.
decommitted, and after David got the job, decommitted and went to Okie State.
Yeah,
So it
that's
wasn't like he was
crazy.
an Okie State recruit. He decommitted. It's like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
coach,
he
I want
flipped.
to come there.
Yeah, he flipped. I know the Cornell boys was kind of mad about that. That whole crew they had coming in. Hold on, I gotta think about this real quick. While I flip this, so you saw. Speaking of flipping, Aiden Smith, the 125 at Rutgers? What's his name?
Yeah.
Aiden.
Aiden
Is it
Smith.
Aiden Smith? He verbal to Cornell.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Knox goes to Cornell. He leaves Cornell, flips to the Rutgers. Anthony Knox leaves Cornell, goes to Rutgers. Now Anthony Aiden Smith is in the transfer portal leaving Rutgers. Like, this guy can't get away from Anthony Knox.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? He can't get away.
That's a. I don't know this weight class. One I didn't see standing. I thought Hardy would have gotten the rematch, and then when
I think we all did. I think we all picked that too.
when Vega chose neutral, I'm like, okay, that's the match. But damn, he chose neutral
Yeah,
and he went and got his takedown.
yeah, he did. Yeah, let him get his leg, one or the other. He let him get his
I think,
leg so he can get a takedown.
and I think for third, if I'm not mistaken, Stanich majored Hardy for third. If I'm
No,
not
he won
mistaken.
7-2.
Yeah,
So
yeah, Hardy was pretty hurt. He was hurt. He just went out there for the team.
Yeah. How about
Yeah.
the surprise All-American Wyatt Henson, or Chris Nagel, what is his name?
You got to give Wyatt Henson credit. You know, Wyatt Henson was at CBC, trained under Coach Rod for like a year. So give Wyatt Henson. That's my guy.
Man,
Dash.
everybody's your
Dash is
guy.
his nickname.
Hey man, he walks
Yeah.
by the guy in the hallway. Man, I coached him.
Sorry, I did coach him for a year. See if that makes you jealous or mad.
I ain't jealous,
I had a
man.
lot of All-Americans that wrestled in the NCAA tournament that I coached. I mean, it was probably like over 9
Hey,
to 10
man.
people.
Hey, man. I told the kid, good job and nice shot. I coached him.
right. That's how you do it. But I'm actually in the room building relationships with them.
Okay, you say so, man.
Yeah, I coach a little different than you, but yeah, I kind of be in the room with him. But yeah, it was all good. I'm proud of Wyatt, man. I think he ended up going from Oklahoma to Lock Haven. It was like his last school.
Man, he went from Oklahoma, Iowa, Oklahoma, Lock Haven.
So,
Yeah, Iowa, Oklahoma, Lock Haven.
Yeah.
So, and who else? You hold on. What's about the guy that was from Columbia? What weight was he at? Oh, that was
he was
125,
65.
right?
65.
65.
Come on,
Was
Who
it-
beat Bazakis? Who got him out? The kid, like
He
stood
was
over
the
him. That was
Ryder
a tough
kid.
picture.
Oh,
Yeah, he
was
stood
that
over
Rutgers?
Bazakis.
It was
Who
no, it was
that?
the Riders kid, Kinsley. Ty,
Hey, that posted that picture everywhere. He stood over Bazakis
Oh.
like, yeah.
That was brutal.
that was cold blooded.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was cold blooded. But yeah. Columbia did have a good tournament. That kid. Oh yeah, he pinned D Lockett. All right, let's go 49.
All right.
Ooh,
49. It's another one.
man.
You know, the way that man's season was, I was like, I never even thought he'd be All-American, but a national champ.
Talent
I know.
goes a long way. Peaking at the right time. He's got to put one tournament together, as we always say, right?
And he did.
Yeah.
Him as a 10 seed, though, like he's got talent, and that bottom side was definitely the easier side to get through, in my opinion.
He got through it, you know. What's your name? Dominated everybody through the bracket, damn near.
Yeah, until Sardinsky. That was a crazy freaking
That
scrap.
overtime looked like you ever watch one of those fishes? Boom.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that was a
I had to go back
crazy
and let me
scrap.
replay and watch this a second.
It literally looked like his energy was gone. Like
Yeah,
he
it's
got
like,
to his leg, and he's like,
boom.
like a tree fell over. I was like, oh my.
I think he just knew he was God. He was like, dang it, I can't move out of this one. The only thing he could have did was just maybe turned and locked.
But he
was like,
just went like boom.
Yeah.
But Swiderski,
kept hustling.
he wrestled a tough tournament too. You know, well, he's
He
an
did.
All-American 2 years ago, but given the way he started this season, I was like, yeah, he might be going the way of Figueroa.
Hey, will he jump in the portal? Because I'm hearing people are going up. People are going up. I hear people are going up at Okie
Well,
State.
The way the portal works nowadays, we'll see here shortly. It's
I
still
hear
open.
people
You know,
are going
I
up.
think it's going to be.
Does he go to 57 and those two other boys go up though too?
I think he's not a 57 pounder.
He's not a 57 pounder.
I don't think he is either.
Hey,
He's
why
more
would
for
you can't
41,
check out the
49
national
pounder.
champ? Can't check out the national champ at 57?
Exactly. Well, they could redshirt.
Unless he wants to go up.
D.
And
Lockett.
he wants that match. D. Lockett could go up too. Bye Figueroa.
Landon is
Not
Landon right?
Figueroa,
I don't think he's going up just because his
Robinson.
body type. Robinson, yeah, he's staying at 57. His body type don't look like a 65.
But yeah, who was your surprise All-American in this weight class? Well, you know, I was surprised.
Besides the champ?
Huh?
Besides the champ at 49?
Yeah. And then Joy, not All-American. I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah, Jackson Joy. Cornell University had a rough tournament this year. That's a rough one.
Chance Lamer coming back to place fourth. He'd be like, yeah.
That was huge. Nebraska had a good
He
show. I
lost
thought
first
Nebraska
round,
did.
right?
Yeah. I
thought
never thought
Chance
Ryder
won.
Block was going to huh?
Chance Lamer lost in the semis. He wrestled all the way through the semis.
Yeah, and then he finished fourth.
Oh. Who did he beat in the
Yeah.
first round? That was a good match.
He had some good wins. He had some good wins all the way through. He was on tournament. What were you saying, Sian? You said you never
Joe
thought what?
Zargo.
Oh,
Wisconsin.
Zargo from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin losing some dudes too.
That's that portal.
Lost and their coach as well.
And the coach.
Yeah, Reader, he ain't going to Porter though. He's going to make money. They lose him the money.
He went to the portal. Portal to a new job.
They lose him the money.
The portal.
The Tampa portal. That's what Coach Kell called it. The Tampa portal.
They call it the Tampa portal.
All right. Let's move on to 57.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Another.
the weight
Okay.
class that's on.
Yeah.
I expect NCAA rules to be changing after this weight class.
Yeah.
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 I expect the
That was
whole
crazy.
classification of takedown and when he stopped the action is going to be the
Be
topic of
changed.
changes for this weight class.
Yeah. It just amazes me though, all these people who just throw out this thing loosely, like, DJ Rob PJ Duke of being a 4-timer. Like, where do y'all get this thing that people's supposed to be a 4-timer? Like, that is the hardest thing to do. I mean, even Forrest and these guys won this one, but next year is totally different.
Hey,
Like,
lots of guys when they were freshmen that you thought was going.
right.
You thought the first person you
Greg
thought was going to be a
Jones.
four-ton, Greg Jones, that doesn't place his junior year.
Yeah, that was crazy, right?
um,
I think he didn't place the sophomore year, then won the next two. But yeah, it
no,
was
I think he
crazy.
was his junior. He won the first
Oh, let's
two
look
and
it
then
up.
didn't play.
Look it up. Look
He
it
won the
up.
first two, didn't place his
He,
junior.
I thought he won the next two when Zeke Jones came. He won the
He
next
won
two
the
when Zeke
first
Jones
two. Zeke Jones was already his coach, so he won the first two at 174, and then he lost, and then went up to 84-1.
I think it's his last two, bro.
Lost to Ralph Everett
Are you
at
looking at it now or you just know the
174.
names?
I'm not looking for it. I just remember. I remember that
Ah,
match.
man, I'm telling you, I think he won his first two,
What you
bro.
betting on it?
I mean, he won.
What you got
What we
on it?
bet on?
You got 5
What
on
we
it?
got?
You got 5 on it? I
If
got
we go
five
$5.
on it.
If we go $5.
All right, let's find it.
Let's find it.
All right, we'll find it later.
I'm looking. Go ahead. But yeah, I just think, everybody was saying that.
You got so many guys that went in at freshmen's. The Ohio State 25-pounder
I'm
was
a,
670 years ago. Tamilo won it as a freshman, didn't win again. You got Penn State 65-pounder a couple years ago, won it two as a freshman, two freshman sophomore didn't win it again. And what was the guy from
Joseph? Joseph was a 3-timer, wasn't he?
who?
Shinzo? Wasn't he a 3-timer?
One. Two-timer, just a two-timer. Second as a junior, no NCAAs as a senior. COVID,
Yeah.
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 You got my 5?
Hold on, I'm texting him now. I'm texting D legend Greg Jones.
You
You got to
text
text
him.
him now.
And you tell him
Yeah.
Sion said so. You probably don't know who I am, but yeah.
He might know.
All right. And then, like I said, everybody's talking about that PJ Duke Robidou match. Yeah, I
Crazy.
think that's enough said. We ain't gonna talk.
Yeah.
There's nothing for us to say that the
Yeah.
world didn't already say about that one, other than I know NCAA rules are gonna change because of that match.
Yeah,
And
you're
that's
right.
here's another one that I thought was, Caleb Larkin not placing. Like, damn,
Mm.
Yeah.
that's another one there. You thought would
Yeah,
have
no, he
placed,
didn't place, did he?
huh?
Dang, yeah, he didn't. I said he didn't place, did he?
No,
He did not.
but it
Not
is
at
what it
all.
is. I think
We
Ketchup
probably
on
won't
it.
ever see that. We might not ever see that rematch again, though.
Which one?
We might not see a Duke Robideau match again.
Why not?
I just don't think Duke's gonna make 57 again.
I think he make it for one more. Well, I don't know. If anything, I think he'll
Just
redshirt next year.
So you owe me 5. Did not place as a sophomore. Boom! And I will screenshot it to you.
You screenshot that to me.
Screenshot it to you. Give my 5. I told you, you gotta quit arguing with me, boy. I'm only a nerd when it comes to this stuff.
Man, I think
Quit
you're
arguing with
wrong.
me all the time. Like, quit arguing with me when it comes to this stuff. Don't
I
argue
guess
with
did
me.
you guys see Taylor throw his ankle bands in Robidou's face after he won?
No.
I kind of didn't see that one.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know.
there was like that little thing.
Yeah.
I guess you are right. Damn it. He lost 2 matches his sophomore year at NCAAs. Damn it. All right. I got you 5.
We said 50. Don't try to say he said 50.
I got your 5. I'm gonna give you the 5 right here.
Quit arguing with me. Quit arguing with me. I told you he lost the sophomore year. I just remember that.
Damn, I could have
Yeah.
swore it was his junior. All right,
Yeah.
okay, we'll move on.
He came back as a beast like this junior and senior. He just killed him.
All right, we'll move on.
Frizy don't even know who that is. Frizy don't know who he is. He probably Greg Jones is probably one of the most
That's why
underrated.
I heard the name. I've never seen him wrestle though.
Man,
He's one
he
of the
was
most.
good.
Yeah, like he could have been a
good.
4-time. He was, and he went to West Virginia, so people didn't know him as much.
Nah, he was legit coming out of high school still.
Yeah. But I'm saying he didn't get out of the pub because he went in the Big Ten. You know what I'm saying?
No, he got a lot of pub because he was dominant coming. His freshman year was pretty dominant.
I mean, people who wrestled knew him, but you didn't get to like Big Ten. You always saw Iowa wrestling. You didn't get to watch.
He went to West Virginia. You know, there was
You
no
didn't get to
Flow
watch.
Wrestling back then, and then
Yeah,
there
you
was
get to watch.
no. There was no ESPN, no Big Ten Network, and by the
Yeah.
time Win magazine came out, it was like 3 weeks after the season's
Right.
over, or even.
But the NCAA came on ESPN. That's you got to see him on ESPN. But the only time you could see Greg Jones is really doing the NCAA tournament.
No, that was the first. His only match you probably saw was the finals match, because
That's what
that
I'm saying.
year was tape delayed, 2 weeks tape delayed, condensed into 1 hour.
Yeah, it was like that. And then eventually they started going live a little bit with the semis
No,
somewhere around
not there. Right after Flow
here we
came
go.
out and started doing that.
There you go.
Oh, you
But
want to bet on that, man? You want to bet on that? You want to go double or nothing?
I ain't gonna double up, but I'm telling you, they were showing it live on ESPN a few times. Like
Not
then
with
because
him. Not back
what
then.
year did he win it?
Huh?
What year was it?
He
When he
won
won
it in 2002.
No, we did the back to back. The year he went back to back.
4 or 5. Nope. The only match they showed live was Kale's during that stretch. That's the only time
Yeah,
they
they
showed,
did
and
show.
they changed the
Yeah, that was fine.
time. The finals was changed from 7 in the evening to like 1 in the afternoon, so that they could show Kale's live match, Kale's match live, and it wouldn't conflict with any NCAAs.
All right, we're getting off
That's
track.
All right, man. Marty, man, keep us on.
65.
You'll be right.
All right,
He ain't right.
All right.
65.
I think I'm right. You don't want to bet on it. Double or nothing.
Messenbrink's
Give my money.
he's just so good.
Yeah. Man, yeah, he did what he's supposed to do. I mean, poor Caliendo.
Hodge
People
Trophy
give him
winner.
Hodge Trophy winner, but they giving Caliendo a hard time for not shaking Messerbrink's hand on the stand. Like, he already shook his hand. Like, dude, you beat me. I shook
He
your
shook
hand.
him on the mat.
Like,
Yeah, like what are we talking
yeah,
about?
like he's
Man.
not a bad sports because he don't want to shake his
I don't
hand
wanna talk.
again. Like,
Hey, if I just lost for the 19th time,
right.
That was the 10th
I don't wanna
time
talk
that
to
he
you,
lost
man. I
to
don't
that
wanna
guy.
be
He
your
lost to him
friend.
10 times.
Yeah. And like,
But-
I mean, is it,
give me a month.
you know,
Come back and talk to me in a month. But I don't want to talk to you right now.
and Messerbrink might, so I might give him that. But like, if Messerbrink lost, would he have went shaking everybody's hand? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Might have. He has that type of personality, though.
yeah, he might have. He might. That's what I said. He might. That's what I said. He might have. But I'm
But
saying, like,
still,
some of it's like,
we're missing
Yeah.
the biggest surprise of this weight class, D Lockett.
Yeah.
Lockett did not play.
He didn't look good though. He didn't look good from Big 12s. I wonder
Well-
if there was something going on from there.
I don't know. It's like it's style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with his style, he waits for you to come into him. He
Yeah.
gets down on that knee and he waits for you to walk into his shot. A lot of guys wasn't doing that this time around.
yeah.
And then, I mean, in that overtime match against Columbia, that was a pretty shot. You thought like he manpowered
Alban.
that man up in the air.
Caesar
You're like,
Alban.
oh, okay, he got it. You're like, oh shit. What the? I don't think he knew what happened.
Nope.
Right. Oh, man.
I was like,
That kid's
oh.
tough though.
Yeah.
And then the kid follows it up by beating up Ruiz too. Not beating up Ruiz, but beating Ruiz. So like it was legit.
Arizona State kid.
Yeah, he beat him to make the semis, and then he got destroyed by Messenbrink. But
Hey, you know who gave Messerbrink a hard time was that North Carolina kid.
yep,
That kid gave him a rough match. And then
Bryce
when Messerbrink got
Hepner?
on top, Yeah, when he got on top, he was like, all right, well, I can't destroy you on your feet. I'm going to destroy you on top.
6-0. Well, speaking of that match, I don't know if you guys are watching it. That guy was about to get carted off the mat.
Yeah.
And then 2 seconds later, he just finished
Gets
the
up and
tournament.
wrestle. I was like,
wild.
okay.
Right, they were
I
bringing
was sitting there
the ambulance,
watching
he
that,
broke
and I
his
was
neck.
like, wait a second, there's a cart right there. And now he's fine?
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
that
the
was
NCAA championship.
Yeah, true.
You don't know when you're gonna get that shot again.
I think it was his senior year, too.
Like,
I'm
put
not
me back
mistaken.
in, coach. Forget that.
Yeah, he's
My
like, I ain't
heart's
getting
still
off on the
pumping.
court.
Roll me back out there.
And North Carolina got some dudes leaving. Like, it's crazy.
Dude, the portal. It's a business market now. We'll
Yeah.
talk. Let's move on.
All right, 74.
74.
Pretty much chalk all the way through besides the
Well,
bottom half.
yeah, Haynes, Haynes won. Haynes did the Haynes thing. He won.
Haynes actually went fall, tech, and then had a 2-1 decision.
Yep.
So he put up the most points in the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. So he definitely showed out for his senior year.
Man, I mean, was there any real surprise?
I mean, Minto was close to him. I mean, that's the
Minto
only guy who
was
gave him
close.
the
He was on
battle.
his legs a lot.
What was the
hard
surprise
to
All-American here? Wask, Navy?
Wask? I don't know
Danny
if that's
Wask.
a surprise because he was an All-American the year before.
Danny Wask All-American
15
before, too?
He was 15.
I'm pretty sure he's a 2-time All-American.
Is he?
Really?
I didn't realize.
You
that.
sure?
I'm
Check
pretty
that one
sure
out.
he was All-American.
Check that one out.
do that.
I remember beating him a couple times when I coached at Sim. Check that one out. I had to throw that in there.
But
he was always
also
tough.
MJ Gaitan from Iowa State.
Oh, yeah, that's a surprise one. Yeah,
Well,
that's a surprise.
Gaitan was round of 12 2 years ago.
His style is so hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because his style
Is he
can get
just
him in
going to
trouble.
score on you? Or are you going
Yeah.
to give up a lot of points? In that match against Wask, he was winning 9-5, and then the guy gave
Ruiz
him
didn't. The 2 seed not placing is the one that is the surprise. Ruiz.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah, Cornell.
Who? Oh,
Cornell.
Ruiz. Simon Ruiz, who was the 2 seed.
Yeah. Man, Cornell had a rough tournament. They have such
Yeah, they
good.
did.
Fucando,
guy.
that's another Okie State transfer. Fucando not placing is also, coming into this, you
That's
still
what I'm
thought he
saying.
might have a shot.
The what?
I was saying earlier, I was like, I could see them bringing Lockett up and Facundo figuring it out.
They still got
I'm
Ryder.
not saying going anywhere. I'm just saying, like, I could see Lockett going up. I could see it.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know if Lockett's big enough.
We would have said the same thing about Levi Haynes going up 2 weight classes 3 years ago, though, too.
No, I knew he was big. He was cutting a lot of weight. No, he was cutting a lot of weight. That was
All
all.
right, let's keep rolling.
74 was fun to watch.
84.
84 was just as fun to watch.
Man, going into this one, I think everybody thought Ferrari. I didn't really think of
Welch
Ferrari,
Sinclair.
but everybody thought Sinclair.
I think everybody picked Sinclair. I think all 3 of us picked Sinclair.
And
I picked who's us 84? I picked
Walsh.
Howard, but
Welch and
yeah.
McAnally.
Yeah. Dang, but yeah.
I think you re-wrestle
McAnally
this.
getting it done.
I think if you wrestle this bracket 4 times,
10
you
times.
could get 4 different champs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Max was ready, bro. I think Max was ready to go. He looked at he had a little bit more oomph. Only one who I think might can win it would be Rocco, but I thought Max was getting after. Like, he was shooting hard that match. Like, right off the whistle, he came out attacking. Like, he wasn't trying to let it go down to overtime. So,
Zach Ryder coming in from the 22 seed to All-American.
Yeah, he definitely got a gift when
Already broke a
Nebraska
leg.
kid. Yeah, when Nebraska kid broke his ankle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was a good gift. And shout out to my man Zach. He's a good kid. Glad he got to do it. And he saw his backup, Braden Thompson. Out. He's out at Elkie State.
Yep. Another one that's looking for a new job.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out.
McAnally got questioned about wrestling on a knee, and he said it's stalling, right?
It's funny that
Interesting.
used to be acceptable. Now it's crazy that
Yeah.
wrestling on the knee is not acceptable anymore. Like that used to be
Well, people
acceptable.
used to wrestle on the knee and shoot. They were taking shot. Now they're just dropping to the knee and just waiting for you to try to walk into them.
Yeah, Zeke
Yeah.
Moisey used to do it a lot.
Zeke Moisey, every
Drake
Oklahoma,
Hobbs
every Oklahoma State
Zeke-
wrestler.
Zeke
Yeah.
used to do it and took 6,000 shots though.
Who's
That
that?
dude never stopped moving. Zeke Moisley.
Who? Drake.
Zeke.
Drake. Oh, Zeke Moisley. Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
But that was the Oklahoma State style. John Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But
Yeah,
all right,
I would kind of agree that if you wrestle this 4 times, you could have 4 different winners. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
But I can
Barney,
also
what
agree
you
that
saying,
you could
Barney?
get 2
You don't
wins.
agree?
I agree. I think Max was
Max looked
wrestling,
really
bro.
good, though.
I thought he showed that he was definitely the better guy.
I don't know.
It's-
The way
how
St. Clair
aggressive he
handled
was.
him this season, I don't know.
I'm just that tournament. You rest that tournament again, he showed up like that. I think he's winning it.
All right. 197.
Talk about a weight class that got blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blown
Gabe
up.
Arnold made All-American.
Yeah, Gabe. To me, that's not surprising just because Gabe
You
is
can
so hard to
pick
score on.
that.
But
I just think he's so hard to score on. It's hard to beat him. Like so
losing in the first round and wrestling back to All-American.
that's tough. That's tough right there. That's tough. So that's tough. And going up 2 weight classes, but I mean his best thing is he's hard to score on. So I think anybody who's hard to score on, you always got a shot. If they can't score, they can't win.
Man,
He's already confirmed.
Iowa
Said he's going
State,
74
Rocky
next year,
Edom.
no matter what.
Oh,
He's
Rocky
hurting.
Edom, yeah.
He was hurting, dude.
Yeah, they were all hurt. Yeah.
He's always hurting.
Did he get hurt
Always
at the
got
tournament?
injured. At Big 12's last match.
Oh,
Finals
really?
Man. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Enough said there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His Cyclone. Vinny Zerban got hurt too. Cyclones had tough.
Vinny
tough
Zerban,
injuries.
Stephen Poland, they're all like, all these transfers. I'm like, at least one of them be All-American, possibly 2 finalists, and nothing.
Yeah, they had a good looking team too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
All right, what's next? Heavy?
Heavy. Man.
Posada placing at 97 was not really a surprise, but kind of at the same time. The freshman from Stanford.
Oh yeah, that was.
He had a good tournament. He had a good tournament.
He's not in the portal yet, but you never know. Give it a week.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
You gotta go see where that money at. See, they gotta test the money. See where the money can be.
All right, heavyweight.
Man, I never saw. Well, if I knew one person that was going to give him a challenge, I know it would be Treble.
Trumbull
Oh, yeah,
looked good. He looked
Trumbull
legit.
looked tough. That's a hard body to wrestle too because he's long. Like
You know, if I had to coach that match, once that takedown happened, and once he got ridden out in the second,
I wouldn't have went back down.
no, not when he got ridden out. Sorry,
who
I
did
would have
wrestle in
went
the finals?
neutral. I would have went neutral and like go for the feet.
Yeah, who they
The
wrestle in
coaches
the finals?
did.
Huh?
Who was he? Who did Isaac beat?
He beat
Bastida.
Bastida.
Ah, Bastida.
He
Yeah,
did
yeah.
wave-
Bastida got to go on the feet.
The coaches told him to go on his feet, and he chose down still.
I wouldn't have done
yeah.
that. I didn't see. I was
Yeah.
was
Like,
like
you got rode out in the beginning. You wrote like 2 minutes in the second period.
Yeah, he got to go. He got to stay on his feet, especially him. Like he's not
Yeah.
even a pure folk styler, right?
I think he would have broke him in the third, but could have, would have, didn't happen. He chose neutral
know
and
if he
got
would've
ridden
broken.
out. Chose bottom and then got ridden out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wasn't close to getting out either.
No. I never thought Ben Keeter would All-American, but he found a way to make it happen.
Keeter made it. I didn't know he made it happen.
Keeter
That's
did
awesome.
All-American.
Yeah.
It's good dude right there. That dude's good kid. Right?
See,
It's good to
the
see him
only-
get through.
And then
Iowa had a good tournament, man. Iowa.
they did.
Iowa had a great tournament.
I thought, 7 All-Americans. Shit.
7 All-Americans legit, bro. I don't
Yes.
care what nobody
Yeah.
say. That's legit.
7 All-Americans.
And they're a trophy team. They took 4th, right?
Yeah. They did. They took 4th. It
I'm
was
pretty sure they
Iowa,
took
Oklahoma
4th.
State, Nebraska, Iowa. Those 4.
Yeah, they took
I'm
4th.
glad that my boys from Nebraska got to be in the trophies. The last 2 seasons
they got
had 2
4th.
trophies. So
Yep.
who was 5th? Somebody was on their heels for it.
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State.
No, it was by
Ohio, yeah.
like 10 points. They were 8 points.
But they were
behind
fighting
them.
at first, and then Ohio State
Yeah.
had a collapse.
Well, heavyweight.
Feldman plays, right?
No, he
Feldman.
didn't.
Oh, Feldman
Feldman
didn't place.
didn't place.
No.
He
was
went
hurt too.
1-2, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he probably should have went 0-2. That first
They
match
said
he
he was
won,
hurt.
he was like,
that first match he should have lost. He was losing to Stone from Missouri.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
man,
man,
that's crazy.
That's our NCAA there, man. Penn State,
Great tournament.
great tournament.
It goes Penn State, Oklahoma
man,
State,
there was like
Nebraska.
a lot of shocks and ahs and oohs. Like, a Fonzie and that other guy, fix your camera, Lola. We're just getting your head. There you go.
There we go.
Frizy. Hey, you know what? Next year, where the NCAA tournament's at next year?
St.
Where?
Louis.
St. Louis, baby. St. Louis. Let's go.
Penn State did Penn State thing.
See how you come stay with me.
I think where this tournament was won is, every team went in there. Well, not every team. All the teams went in there with like 10 guys. But it's like Penn State went in there with 11 because of their bonus points.
Yeah,
so they're already every other team's already one wrestler behind with the bonus points that Penn State puts up.
Yeah, they Penn State just set another record. Can they break another record from another record from another record? I mean, this year was just crazy. All the records they broke.
I think they could break it again next year.
They just lose. You think they're going to break 181?
They lose Haynes.
Yeah. I mean, you put the right lineup, they'll be ready to go. I mean, as long as they keep everybody healthy, right? That's the hardest part.
They get stronger at 41, I believe. They'll get stronger at 41.
And Cole is going to be better at heavyweight because he's young. And there's only two. The best heavyweight coming back is Keeter.
Yeah.
Who has a win over.
So you look at this and you be like, it's hard to say when you go, Braden Davis was the weakest link on the team.
Right.
Yeah.
And really, like, man, should Kel have wrestled Nate Desmond? Would he have gave them a shot? Like, Nate was ready to roll.
And Braden Davis redshirts a year, comes back 2 years from now somewhere. I don't know. 2 years.
He hasn't entered the portal.
Huh?
Yeah, he hasn't redshirt yet. They brought him out of redshirt. He didn't get to do it. And hey, he hasn't entered the portal yet either, so maybe he's not that mad. He's been a good team player.
Yeah.
Every year he's been brought out of redshirt. Like every year he's been there. He's been brought out of redshirt to come wrestle. And he wanted to get bigger for 141, right? He was trying to work on getting bigger for that weight class.
I think he redshirts next year and he comes back the year after.
Yeah, he probably needs that redshirt year.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Coach. I'm not so sure.
Who's got the best team coming back besides the top two?
Hold on, I'm gonna say this. I'm not sure Braden Davis redshirts. Just you heard it here first. All right.
Let's see. So, you got Blaze, you got Ono. One of them, somebody's got a red shirt. Ono already redshirted.
I'm just saying.
Well, he might have some time. He might have some time this summer to grow into 41. Well, you still got Nate Desmond. You might as well preserve a red shirt.
Yeah, you never know. Hey, right, Desmond already redshirted, so he's ready to go.
Davis the logical choice unless they preserve his red shirt and then throw it into a dogfight in 2028.
Well, it would be Davis and Blaze because I don't think Ono has another red shirt.
Ono's got 1 year. Ono's got 1 year.
I guess it is an Olympic year. Well, no, that's next. Yeah. Next year's not the Olympic year.
It's the year after.
Yeah, but Ono's only got 1 year.
Well, I mean, Ono wrestles next year. But I mean, the year after when they have Blaze, Desmond, and Braden Davis, you could redshirt two of them.
It'd be surprised if he jumps in that folk style lineup. I mean, this dude has a chance to be the world Olympic champ. Like,
which one?
That takes a lot of time. Ono. Represent his country.
Well, no, he'll jump in the lineup next year somewhere.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in that lineup.
It's not an Olympic year, though.
But, I mean, spending so much time getting better at folk style just to wrestle 1 year when he's about to represent his country and make it to the Olympics, I'll be surprised. I think he wants to, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's not.
We'll see. All right.
Who's got the best team coming back besides the top two?
Besides,
who'd you say?
VTech could become very scary.
Yeah, they got the freshmen though. Like,
because they still got what's his name, Henson coming back too.
Hence, I guess yeah.
He
Only person
redshirted this year.
the only freshman they got is Bo Bassett coming in. Is that the only
Yeah.
freshman? Okay, and Seidel started already, so he'll be considered a sophomore.
But they got
Yeah.
quite a team.
Ventresca, Seidel, 41.
Yeah.
They'll
know.
be VTech gonna be all right.
VTech.
Vincent.
Yeah, guy was.
I
good.
would have said Stanford before the portal happened.
Oh, before the portal happened, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Stanford did have a team. Now, is that Stanford squad good because of Ayers, or is that on the back of Rob Cole and his recruiting?
I don't know. The best wrestler they had was. I mean, you could argue they're two
got a
best
national
wrestlers were the
champ.
two freshmen. The national champ and then the 97 pounder.
Yeah.
But Aiden Sinclair was going there before Ayers was even thought of. Like he was getting recruited there. He already had verbal there.
That's true.
But I give it to Ayers. I mean, they're practicing under Ayers, so you got to give it to him.
Well, Harris is doing a good job. Sean Graham out there. It's those guys
That's a
peaked
good
and
segue
did it
into
right.
this
So
transfer portal.
you can't say it's the coach before him. It's like they peaked at the right time.
I agree. I was just throwing that out there. I agree with you.
But you just trying to start some
Ayers.
controversy.
I am. Yeah, I was.
Okay, yeah,
I was.
right.
I agree with it. I thought they did good. I think but even though they did my boy Jack Dare wrong, so it is what it is. But yeah, Provo, great tournament. He ended up taking third.
He's in the
Provo portal. Knox portal. 41, I don't know who they had.
The national
Aiden's
champ
at
didn't jump in
49.
the portal. He didn't jump in the portal, did he?
I saw somewhere this weekend on I don't know, it was Twitter or last week, where Panera Johnson goes, "We got our man," with a picture of Nico Provo, like the article, him in the portal. So is he going to Iowa State?
Does that mean? Is that why Carroll's leaving Iowa State?
Well, Castillo,
Yeah,
and Adrian Meza. I heard they were homesick.
Meza's leaving?
They're both in the portal. And
They going
Perryman.
to ASU. Are they going to ASU, huh?
Oh, yep. Both of them.
Yeah. That'd be a good pickup for ASU.
Yeah, they got 25 and 33.
And Costello left early. Like, he left high school early to go to Iowa
They
State.
lived in Ames. Finished Ames, won the state title at Ames High.
Yeah.
So they both transferred to Arizona State. And then you also
You're throwing that out there. We don't know for sure, but yeah.
they're both transferring to Arizona State, but
you already know that? Or are you just
know
saying
everything.
that? Oh, man. No, you don't. You know
future.
Greg Jones. You know Greg Jones.
I see the future. Then you also got Nathan Perriman in the transfer portal. I think Iowa State got a couple of guys in the portal too.
Yeah, that transfer portal is crazy. I kind of hate it for Stanford because they were like, man, they finally on the roll. Like, coaches finally.
They could have been a trophy team next year.
Right. Like, you keep all them dudes, they're ready. And what's really amazing
now
is
there
that they all
has been some
graduated.
stuff that says that these guys are in the portal to see where they can get their money, right? But also to build up money for Stanford's program, right?
Yeah.
That's
they did raise $20 million to save the program, so the boosters are probably gonna come up with another $2 million to pay all these guys.
Yeah,
but yeah, Stanford is.
I am impressed though with Knox and Norman both graduating from Stanford in 3 years.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
So Knox, Norman, Hunter Garvin,
Provo.
Those
are the 4.
So 4 All-Americans in the portal.
Yeah.
Damn. So they had 6 All-Americans.
I believe so.
No, 4.
Yeah.
They had 4.
Still pretty impressive.
Yeah. Who didn't make All-American?
There were 84-pounder. There's 65 who bumped up 2 weight classes, if I'm not mistaken.
Hunter Garvin is an All-American, but he was he hurt or something?
Yeah.
One of them was not hurt.
Yeah, Garvin was hurt.
So
and Norman didn't wrestle either.
So look at it this way: could you imagine the professional world if every year all your top employees jump into the all right, I'm gonna go find a new job all at once?
Man, who wants to move that much? That's crazy.
But imagine that. You talk about the portal. As an Iowa Stater, I know this. Like what the portal, the football team got decimated when the coach left. The only starter returning was the kicker. And then last week, their women's basketball team, 9 of the 13 players on the roster is in the portal, including the superstar Adi Crooks, the second leading scorer in the country. So
Portal's wild.
what's the portal doing to college sports nowadays?
It's worse.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
worse than
know.
the pro sports.
It is
But
getting
get your
worse.
money,
Like in
right?
wrestling is so weird just because like everybody
I
knows
think
each
the
other.
portal is going to be the death of wrestling. NIL might be the death of wrestling.
Yeah.
Don't
Like
get me
in
wrong.
football and basketball, it's fine. Like
I don't know.
wrestling is just different.
I kind of like what Dabo Sweeney said. You get one free transfer.
Yeah.
If you want to transfer after that, you have to sit out a year, but you'll get that year back if you
Yeah.
graduate from the school you transfer to.
I agree with that. One free transfer is all you need. Like you should
Yep.
get one free one. I
You
don't know
got-
about this
Free one.
unlimited.
Look at
And then,
okay.
like, if your coach leaves, then you get one. If you
Yeah.
Here
I like
it
the
is.
one
Look at
free
it this way: AJ Ferrari could possibly become the first guy to transfer.
four-time All-American at four different schools.
Well, he's three. Well, he's already the first guy to be All-American at 3 schools, right?
I thought it was Buchanan.
No,
Buchanan
I
was
think
first.
we talked about Buchanan earlier in the year.
Oh, Buchanan did that. Yeah. So AJ's about
Yeah.
to become the first one at 4 different schools.
Speaking of
Where
which,
do y'all
where's he
think he's
going?
going?
Do we,
I don't know. Whoever wants to pay
everybody,
him.
everybody says Iowa, but I can't see it. I can't
can't
see
see
him
it.
making
He's not going
like
back to
7
Iowa.
again.
I heard the AD already said no, so that's all over the
Nah,
place. That
AD
the AD already said no.
Can't go to North Carolina. Maybe go back to Cal State Bakersfield. I
Yeah,
thought at
going
Cal
back
State
there.
Bakersfield. he
Somebody
looked
will
pretty
pick
dang
him
good.
up. Somebody wants
Virginia
those
Tech?
points.
Or North Carolina State. I don't think North Carolina State won't get him because they're not about that drama. But I don't think
Virginia
okay.
Tech
that'd be
has
a good
Sasso there, so I don't see that's happening either.
So let's look at it this way now. His brother also could be on this possibly his
Oh
sixth
yeah, he's
roster
transferring
because
but he's not.
went from Okie State, Iowa, Long Island, Morgan, Chattanooga.
Campbell.
Campbell. Yeah, Campbell.
He's been to all those.
Yeah.
He's been everywhere, Coach.
And then another person that's going to be on their 4th roster starting is Jordan Williams, Okie State.
Oh yeah. But
Little
Iowa did
Rock.
kind of dirty, man.
They pulled him
Yeah,
he
that
was the
pretty
better
bad.
wrestler that should have been out there for conference.
Iowa. I mean, I
He
say
probably
dirty. I
would
don't
have
know what
All-American.
kind of-
He might have
Yeah,
All-American to
he would
57.
All-American. He would All-American. I think he would have.
And they would
you
have
never
had
know.
8 All-Americans.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But look at
they
it
do.
this way, too. Iowa's had all those transfer come in the last 2 years, and they've gotten 1 All-American out of them. Buchanan.
Well, one national.
Buchanan was their best transfer. But yeah, Dean Peterson didn't. Who else? But Dean Peterson had a good year. But
He had a good year.
Bailey
but
didn't
all
place
that-
this year?
No.
Corey Teamer?
neither
No.
did
What's the
Bailey.
name? Pargo placed.
Fargo did.
No, he
Fargo
didn't.
did.
Yeah, he did.
No,
His
he
first
didn't.
year there, he
He's
placed.
there
The second
2
year
year,
there, he
right?
didn't place. He was there
Parko
2 years.
went
The
1 and
first
2.
No, his first year he placed. The
He
second
was
year
only
he
at
did not.
Iowa once, 1 year.
Oh, he was there for 2 years, bro.
Parko from Arizona State.
He placed
Double or
1 year.
nothing.
Oh, here you go.
Double or nothing.
I'm not betting you no more. I can keep him on.
So you say nothing. Parker was there 1 year. He didn't
No, he
went
was there
1 and 2.
too.
So there you go. The money coach don't know everything.
Actually,
No,
that's not
no.
true. They have Caliendo's was a 3-time All-American
Okay,
for him.
that's
He's a
true.
transfer.
But that's
Yeah,
not
there
the
you
bad.
go.
We
There you
were
go.
talking
Jared,
about
Jared
Parko
Franken
being
was
there
a
for 2 years.
2-time All-American. He was a
Who?
Yeah,
transfer.
Frank.
Jared
Yeah,
Franken?
him and Metal. Yeah, he transferred
Who?
the same time
Franklin and
Caliendo
who?
did.
Franken and Caliendo. Those are 2.
They transferred
transfers.
together.
Franken was
North
only
Dakota.
there 1 year, whatever his name was.
Yeah, he was there from North Dakota State.
Yeah, he was there
Yeah,
1 year.
You're right. But he did
And
All-American.
Parko went 1 and 2 at Nationals. He was there 1 year.
Last year there. I'm Googling this.
You go Google it. I owe you nothing. Because the money don't know nothing.
All right, who's the best besides Cepeda, in my opinion? The best transfer.
Come on now. You got to say AJ. If somebody
AJ's
picks him
the
up.
best besides
And he
Cepeda?
has to get an NCAA waiver. There's a lot of work for him to get that extra year. Well, you know what? I always said, like, how does he qualify for that extra year? Because if you look
I
at
don't
it
get it
this
either.
way, the year he's looking for is the Olympic year. That he in 2024 Olympic year. That would have been
Yeah, but
his
he
redshirt year.
didn't even try to
He didn't
go, did
wrestle
he?
in anything. So
Yeah.
how can you get a redshirt year when you never competed in one event?
Did he say he was trying to be injured? Is that what it is?
But he got a medical. That's the year at Oklahoma State. So he's got a medical, he's got a red shirt, and then the year that would have been the Olympic year, he never competed. What? Did you just the money looked like you just saw some news that says Sion knows.
No, I that's why I didn't bet you. I had to double check. I'm like, I don't know
No,
about
you
that. Let
did
me
bet
double
me. It
check.
was double or nothing.
No, I didn't.
That's
no,
how it
no,
works.
I did not.
Double or nothing.
No, I did not bet you.
It
I was
was
like,
double or
anytime
nothing.
I'm confident, I'm betting. I wasn't confident on that.
Double or nothing, and then you didn't
No, I
take
didn't
it, so
bet
it's
on that.
nothing.
No, I did not bet. I said, no, I'm not betting.
I don't know. I think it's wild.
Let me tell this guy
Who's going to
I
get
didn't
the
bet.
biggest guy?
You owe me 5.
Who's going to get the
still.
best
I'm not
guy out
betting.
of the whole thing?
Nothing.
Who's getting Cepeda?
Iowa State.
I'm not even gonna say it because I got inside information that I can't say.
Okie State. I don't know. Well, I don't. Can they fit him? No, because he's at
I
57.
can't even say. Even though I'm a journalist, I cannot say.
Dude, you ain't a journalist. I ain't a journalist.
Even though I took journalism in high school.
Wherever he goes, it has to have some Oklahoma State ties.
Do all the Stanford kids go somewhere else?
Oh no, I will say this though. I do know this. I hear that he's maybe going to Michigan's a big runner for Cepeda. I know that. Everybody kind of knows that. That's already out there.
But they got catchable.
That's already out there.
They got catchable in.
I'm just telling you, Michigan's. I'm gonna tell you why Michigan's in the running. His brother. Now people don't know this, but that's the kid that's on Gilroy's team, the Mendoza. Yeah. That's Cepeda's brother. He's going to Michigan. They're brothers. They have different last names. So that's what. Oh yeah, his brother's going to Michigan.
Okay, that's a good reason.
So, yeah.
And Michigan's got a pretty good pocketbook. They always have.
Their transfers do pretty good. Yeah. Did Lincoln? What's the name? Place?
McNeil placed. Yeah, he made the semis, and then I think he took
Ty Gadali.
Yeah, they do good with their transfers.
Yeah, they do well.
I even may have to give up the portal or be a little bit more.
Yeah, the portal didn't do them good in the last 2 years.
Except Buchanan and they said Caliendo. Yeah. Buchanan and Caliendo two good pickups, bro.
That's not a bad the last ratio. 2 years. Caliendo's been there 3 years.
That's a good ratio.
Yeah. But man, the portal. Go back to the thing here where I said, imagine if every year a company goes, man, all our execs.
I don't want to imagine that. That'd be a terrible way to live life.
That's freaking how college sport is right now.
I know. We're all agreeing that. Like, one transfer, unless your coach leaves.
It's rough to keep these guys around.
If you transfer
I don't even
twice,
understand.
go.
So I don't understand how Little Rock is keeping that one kid around. Like, that kid's tough. Like, he All-American. Like, how are they keeping him? Like, it's crazy.
Loyalty. I guess he has something called loyalty.
Yeah. Because Narcelle Bailey was there. I mean, if Bailey stays, Jordan Williams were there. Like, they keep Bailey, Williams, and Little. They have a top 25 team. Top 20.
Yeah. Would you say they only scored 7? They were in 22nd place. Bailey and Little, they would have climbed up to probably top 15, 13, 14.
Yeah. And they got, I mean, Neil's one of the best coaches, man. He's underrated, but dude can coach. Like, I've seen him. That dude can coach. Like, they're tripping leaving that dude.
Man. And, is it going from being big fish in a little pond to now little fish in a big pond?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Sometimes
I think we talked about it where some guys, they get more individual coaching, and that's why they do so well. And then they leave, Figueroa, go from national champion round of 12 to couldn't win a match.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He had a losing record this season, didn't he?
Yeah, was this his last year?
Yeah.
I wonder what is okay. Well, I know Force is probably going up, so that Ronnie Ramirez is sliding in at 33. So you had the Rainy Boys and the Japanese kids still there. I forgot his name. It's gonna be interesting. They may lose some more to the portal. We'll see what kind of environment you're building.
Wisconsin's losing a lot.
They did lose a lot.
They lost their whole
They
firepower.
lost the coach.
They lost the coach of the transfer portal.
And that was his right hand man.
They've been together from the days at Iowa State.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since 2005, 6.
Fugate leaving, that's huge. Rivera leaving.
It's two top guys. Is Amos leaving too? No, Amos is still there.
I think Amos is staying. I think he's saying
he got another year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. He has an injury. He has a medical year.
He had a medical injury last year. So
and this is so crazy because Braxton Amos was such a stud in high school wrestling. And for
everybody penciled him as a national finalist.
Yeah.
His freshman year coming in.
Yeah. It's just crazy. Like these little league parents and all these people, oh, my son's D1. And we're not looking at school with D1. You know how hard Division I wrestling is? Like, it's hard. Wrestling, period. It ain't even D1. Be NAI, it's hard. Like, it's so hard. Like, and sometimes when you're catered to and at all these schools that cater these athletes and pacify them.
Hey, that's the world we live in right nowadays.
Yeah.
These guys are now considered top-level execs.
Yeah, they are.
And if they don't perform, I guess you still can't fire them. Because how does that NIL deal work? Because you can't technically pay to play.
No. The thing is, they add speaking engagements in there also. So basically, if you transfer, and it might have changed now though. If you transfer and if you don't come back and do your speaking engagements, then your NIL is broke. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do the speaking engagements.
Didn't Oregon and what was the two colleges that sued the two guys that they signed to an NIL deal that try to like get new NIL deals? Is that the new world we live in?
It was the guy from Tennessee. Wasn't he trying to get a new one? The quarterback. Then he went to UCLA.
Yeah.
And then there was another one. There was two of them. One of them was Big Ten.
One of them, I believe one of them is from the Mizzou. That edge rusher, he went to Mizzou, and now he's going.
But they both ended up staying at the school because their school was suing them. And they're like, "Oh, change my mind. We're staying."
I think the guy from Tennessee said that we're not giving you more money. You can go.
But
he wanted more money in this.
Was it
I
in
don't know who
Miami?
the other one is. Maybe.
Man, it's like
can't remember.
Nowadays it's like, hey man, no, I changed my mind. Somebody else gave me some more money.
Yeah.
Is that the world though that we live in?
Something's gonna change. The way everybody's complaining about it, something's gonna change.
President-elect Donald Trump, new executive order.
Yeah, but it's not a government body. Like it doesn't. They can't. It doesn't do anything.
Hey, so you saying
they can try? They can put pressure on it, but it's not. They can't switch everything.
But let's look at it this way now. JUCO, they got sued. The NCAA got sued for JUCO, so they don't count junior college no more. They got sued, so now they got to do the rev share. They got sued on the transfer, so now they don't fight the transfer. It's the Wild Wild West.
It is the Wild Wild West.
Man, they need to put the Will Smith song
Kumo
on.
D.
Kumo
D.
Was it Kumo D? I don't know. I thought it was Will. Was it Will Smith?
No, it's Kumo D. Let's double that.
Will Smith does have a Wild Wild West song. There's two. I think there's two Wild Wild West songs. I think there's two.
But
thank you.
The one that was famous is the Wild Wild West. Kumo
so it's Will Smith. It was in what movie was it in?
That movie he had with where he's on the train.
Wasn't it called Wild Wild West?
It might have been called Wild Wild West. I used to say that. But they're on the train a lot. I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the wrestling? Because you look at this now. This could be like a program killer. Little Rock's got one All-American on their roster. What school you think's gonna go try to poach him? You got American with one All-American. Like, what school with resources is gonna be like, we want him?
He already said he's not transferring though. That Composo guy.
All right then, cool kid, good kid. You got North Carolina, they'll probably stay. George Mason, Maryland got one.
North Carolina. North Carolina got a lot of kids in the portal.
Daly's leaving.
Yeah.
They got about 3 kids in the portal. North Carolina.
I was about to say, there's no other school like Ryder. Is their kid a senior? They got one on
Yeah, I think he was a
American.
senior.
Air Force got one on. Well, it's the Air Force Academy. I don't think he gets out of his contract that easy.
Naganagal, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't think he gets out
Well,
of
he
his
could.
contract.
Hendricks got out of his.
Don't you have to
Well,
get
not
like
really, but
a
he's getting
governor
like
to
he's.
write some kind of letter for you?
I think
Excusing
Hendricks
you?
is still owed. He still has to owe a
Yeah.
couple years after he's done or something like that.
Columbia.
Why?
Does Columbia lose their All-American to the portal?
I don't
No,
think
but they
so.
lost Kai Owen. Kai Owen's leaving. So, and he was the starter for him. Kai's
I
tough.
think he's going to Ohio State. Yeah,
Kai Owen going to Ohio State?
I think that's what it said already.
Wyoming
141?
quietly.
I believe so.
Yes, he did. He's committed. Wyoming quietly has 3 All-Americans. Does somebody rate them?
Who are the 3?
Yeah, they tried.
I don't know. They had Wyoming has somebody that finished 4th, 7th, and 8th.
Novak?
Novak,
in the portal?
Novak. He's in the portal?
He's in the portal.
Oh,
No,
crap.
I don't. You're saying they have people. Okay, never mind. I thought you said he was in the
Novak's
portal. I was
tough.
like, I hope.
So it's, and then also, you got the new separation of the Big 12 where the Pac-12
Yeah,
just
we
got
haven't even talked
forced
about
school.
that yet.
I
Yeah.
saw that, and
I thought it was a
somebody
joke because
said-
it was April Fool's Day.
I did too. When you showed it to me, I was like, no way. Somebody
Well, I
said,
expected that coming in. Some of them coaches weren't really
Say it.
happy in the Big 12.
right, because they said Oklahoma State controls too much.
I'm not going to point no fingers, man. I just said they weren't happy.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Oklahoma State, especially with the deal.
I think they didn't get to dictate their match, or they weren't getting the legacy teams to come to them as much as they would have liked.
Yeah. Well, I heard too that thing 2 years ago with maybe those 3 Okie State guys coming to the weigh-ins late and stuff like that, and then they getting cleared, knowing that if that wasn't an Okie State school and they went to Oklahoma, those guys wouldn't have got cleared to participate.
You know what? I'm not going to disagree with you because that was crazy as
That
F.
was wild.
That
Were you there?
was.
You was there, Sion?
I was not there,
Okay.
but that is crazy.
Yeah, to come to the weigh-ins late at the Big 12, that's crazy.
Hey, man, tell that to the what's his name when he was going for the Olympics?
Jaden Cox.
Jaden. Hey, Jaden, we made a mistake, man. You could weigh in.
They let him wade in, but even though he was late, but they still decided to kick him out. That was a crazy deal. I was at that one. That was nuts, man. I hated that. I hated that because he was a friggin'.
The rules are the rules. Jaden was late. Them 3 guys was late. That was crazy.
You know what was crazy about Jaden's was he really wasn't late. He was late to the weigh-in.
He was in the building.
There. Yeah, like he was there but he lost track of time. Like, I don't know what happened.
All right. It's the freaking finals.
Olympic trials.
You're there at the Olympic trials. You don't lose track of that shit.
Yeah, I don't understand that one at all.
I don't even want to talk about it. It hurt so bad because I heard for him on that one.
I heard for him, but man,
Him and Coach KJ, like I knew he was. That's when him and Snyder were finally gonna meet. And I mean, at that point too, Jaden was probably the best wrestler on the USA team. I mean, he went through that whole World Championships without giving up a point the year before. So at that point in time, he was at his peak. Like it was clicking right.
I heard for him, but yeah, you don't make that mistake.
Yeah, who's leaving again? It's North Dakota State, South Dakota State, Northern
Force.
Colorado, Air
Air
Force.
Force.
Those
Yep.
4, and then I think NIU's going out there as well.
NIU.
Yeah, NIU.
Yep.
That's good, and that's good though. It's good to
That's
Pac-12.
good for
picked
the
up some.
Pac-12. Good job.
Yeah, we needed some people
But
there.
who's
And
left in
NIU,
the Big
I'm so
12
glad
now?
NIU.
They
Who's
still
left in
got
the Big
plenty of
12?
team. Northern Iowa, Missouri, Oklahoma, plus the
Oklahoma
legacy,
State.
the legacy 4, and
Utah
Arizona
Valley.
State.
Yeah, Arizona State came in, so that's
What's-
good. And like
Wyoming's
Little Rock,
still there?
Pac-
Okay.
yeah, no, that's good. That's gonna be great. Where is Navy? Is Navy in the ELL? Is that what they in?
EIWL.
EILL. Okay.
EIWA.
EIAA. Okay, yeah,
But we need another conference. But
Then they split. They already made one. Didn't they split one with the
they
Ivy
got
leagues and
the Ivy leagues. Well,
yeah.
but I guess they
yeah.
huh?
But yeah, the Ivy League split from because it was EIAA and the EWL, and then Ivy split, and that's when they like
Yeah,
made it different.
the EWL and the Ivy League became EWL and the Ivy League became one. That's why it became the EIAA,
Yeah,
and now they split again.
Ivy's got it going on though. I mean, they had a
They
good showing
qualify
altogether.
as long as
And
they keep winning.
Columbia's on the come up.
Columbia's going to come up. Princeton had
Cornell,
a finalist. Yeah,
Penn,
no, they're ready to roll.
but you got the Big 12 splitting. You got the crazy transfer portal, which we still got another 15 days. I think at the end of it, you're gonna see a landscape shift from I think the 3 to 10 ranking. Number 1 and number 2 is gonna stay same. Penn State, Oklahoma State same. After the transfer portal gets bought up and everybody bought, you'll see a shifting in 3 to 5, 3 to 10 new rankings.
I know, and they got the it's only 30 people, 30 the roster cap.
Roster caps.
Yeah, that one hurt too. At least if you can at least keep it 36, that was kind of good. But man, college sports steady changing every year.
I got a question now. You got those roster caps now. That's 30. You got schools that bring in all these guys, and then they go like, "Oh, I know you were on our team last year, but we got the
Oh
like 5 superstar freshmen coming in. We got 6 guys coming in from the transfer portal. Yeah, man, you don't have a spot no more. Are we going to see
yeah.
D2, D3, and NIA get a whole lot tougher?
Nope. I think they're gonna go to a different Division One, depending on who they are. You would
But
think a
after
lot of
that,
kids would
but
go.
then they go to a different D1. There's those guys that's on the other team going to start. It's going to start a trickle down effect.
I don't think so, man. I just don't. I just think
Some
it's
kids
so many
just want to
Division One.
wrestle.
Yeah, but I
There's
mean,
some of those
is there
other D1 schools that's the kids that's on some of those teams. They're there to wrestle. If they can't wrestle
yeah
there, they're gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go somewhere
SIUE,
else.
NIU, SIUE,
Those guys
NIU,
want to
Little Rock.
wrestle.
Right, but I'm saying you can leave you can leave a Penn State and go to Utah Valley. Go to you know what
But then
I'm
there's kids on Utah Valley going like, we still want to wrestle. Are they gonna go down in subdivision?
saying? I would.
I'm still
It
frozen.
would be. Yeah, you're still frozen. Why you so
Yeah,
loud for some reason?
man.
Yeah, we
You
will.
guys pay your internet bill, bro.
He lives with his mom. She pays the bill. He's good.
And you're still frozen. I just thought your face was just stuck that way, Rich and Ugly, but
All right, give me a second.
Why you so
man,
loud all of a sudden? Ain't he loud for some reason?
yeah.
He
I
got
just
like
thought he was
super
just
loud.
ugly. I wasn't even paying attention. What's his name again? What's his name again?
Frizy.
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 Okay. All right, cool.
Frizy. Fries.
Okay, I kept saying
Yeah, no,
Fonzie.
I would like to see them go to Division Two because, like, the Division Two tournament happened, and we don't even know nothing about it. Like, who won Division Two this year? I forgot. We can talk about it. Who won Division Two?
We need to do a show on that. Heck, we keep
Yeah,
talking. We need to find a way to get some of them on Norton. I love to get Norton on here.
I want to talk about. Yeah, we gotta get him on because I want to talk about this girl that got bit. Like, I want to hear that situation out. That was one
Let's
of his
call
girls.
Norton. Let's next weekend. Let's try to get
Yeah,
Norton on here.
yeah. I want to hear this situation. This has
Yeah.
to like be explained to me
Yeah.
because I'm still. My head can't wrap
Maybe he doesn't
around
want to
it.
relive it.
It
I
doesn't
mean,
hurt but to
he
ask.
would have won another title.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But next year they split from. So now they're still they're gonna have their own, aren't they? They split from the
Well, it
D1
already
What?
split.
schools.
No,
It's already
they already
split.
split. That was the first one ever, right?
No, they're
Yeah,
gonna
first.
split again, away from
Are
the
you splitting
D1.
D2 and stuff?
Yeah.
I can't imagine the
Why?
team that. So
Is it
McKendree
D2 or
and
D3?
Why would they
they're
do
both
that
D.
though?
They're all different things. That doesn't make sense. They don't have
No,
enough teams to do that.
no. D1 doesn't have enough teams. The other schools does.
Right. It's still.
D3 and
Yeah.
D2.
Why would they do that?
So deep because they don't have the same resources as the other teams.
That's crazy.
But they're definitely splitting. They voted to have their own championships.
Really?
Yeah, starting in 2028. Let's talk about that next week. Let's get the man Norton on here, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we got to talk about that bite. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Man. It was the referees didn't see it.
All right,
They
who has the
watched
best
they
transfer
reviewed it
portal?
and watched the video.
They didn't see it.
They saw
Who has
it
the
on the
best
video
transfer
and still
portal?
rooted. Oh,
Huh?
my God.
Who has the best transfer portal? Who gets the most guys?
Ohio State.
No, they
gonna
got
go
a solid
Michigan.
lineup returning next year.
Well, they got Kai coming. So Nick Bouzakis and Kai are tight. So that explains that one.
Iowa and Iowa State, Michigan. Iowa,
Who gets the
Iowa
best
State,
Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Those three definitely they got some big holes to plug.
Yeah.
And when you start bringing in transfers,
Where do those Stanford guys go? Do they even leave? That's the rumor. Do they even leave?
well, like
I
I
hope
said,
not.
I saw where Panera Johnson says we got our guy, and Knox was in Iowa this weekend,
Oh, really?
and Nico Provo. Like I said, I saw
These guys might not come back. They graduated though. They may not
Yeah.
come back. They
Yeah.
If you got a degree, it's like I'm good. I got my degree. I'm going to the next.
But
You got 3 guys with their
if you go
degree.
check out Panera Johnson's Twitter, he has like a post which says we got our guy with Nico Provo. Like Nico Provo hit the transfer portal. It's like, yeah, we got our guy.
Yeah.
Is he even going to start next year?
Where? Oh, Provo? Iowa
No,
State ain't got no
Panera.
25-pounder.
Panero, is he? Isn't Frost there?
I see them all going up. I think Iowa State lineup next year is going to be interesting. Because if you got one Frost, couldn't make weight at 33. I think that's why they say that was his problem for Big 12. So you can say he go 41. Then Enchimidi,
I mean,
Enchimidi,
he still has a year. Dude's like 29.
yeah, he still got a year.
And Jamaica got another year?
He back.
Wow. That's crazy.
I would say he's working on his doctorate, but last time I said that, somebody out in Florida got upset with me. So I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, don't say that. I guess him and the heavyweight at Wisconsin, they've been there for a while. I wonder who's been there longer.
So Enchimidi go 49, and then the other Frost and Panero go 50, 57.
That's what we got to talk
Somebody's
about
sitting
next.
on the bench.
Next week we talk about lineups and stuff. If we get some of these guys to commit,
If we
we
don't
can talk
get
about
if
lineups.
we try to get these coaches, but we talk about lineups. All right, man.
We
It's
get
Sunday
coaches. I'm
night.
just
All right.
saying.
Huh?
Yeah.
Joe Norton.
Joe Norton.
We got to hear this story. Like I
Yeah.
still got to. I can wrap my head around this Biden story.
So, all right, man. I don't want to
All
talk to y'all
good.
no more.
All right.
All right.
Good.
You
See you next
guys
time.
have a great one.
See ya.
I will talk to you all next week. Later, Barney.
Yep.